There's now an increase in the reward money in the search for who killed two young men from the same family at Memorial Skate Park in Colorado Springs 2 months ago. KRDO News Channel 13's Riley Carroll joins us live from the park after speaking to the family. And Riley, they are desperate for justice in this murder case that's not picked up any real leads to this point.
Unfortunately, that's right, Bryn. The Solano family lost their son and their nephew right here on November 20th, and now their 12-year-old son is recovering from also being shot and injured that night, too. Nearly 2 months after the event happened, police have made no arrests. Ray Solano, a retired police sergeant from California, had just moved his family to Colorado Springs in October.
First 3 weeks was a very, very beautiful time with my family. The whole idea of me retiring was to be with the boys more.
Less than a month later, everything suddenly changed.
We had a family barbecue that day. We ate dinner, just hanging out, and Gage wanted to take the boys skateboarding.
Gage was Ray's 23-year-old nephew.
The boys basically had an instant bond with Gage, to the point even Dominic went from a clean-cut kid to growing his hair out like Gage did, because he wanted to be just like Gage.
That night, Dominic, Dylan, and Gage went to the skate park.
They left around 5:30. Haven't heard from them for a couple hours. I text them, and both boys are really good at returning texts.
After a while, Ray's wife and sister-in-law started to look for their boys.
They drove to the skate park and they rolled up on us. Basically a crime scene. There was crime tape everywhere.
Gage had been shot multiple times and later died at the hospital. Dominic was dead at the scene, just 9 days shy of his 15th birthday. Ray and his wife say Dominic was a wonderful son, responsible, loving, protective, driven.
He wanted to join the military, specifically be a commander of a battleship.
12-year-old Dylan lived through emergency surgery.
He was shot like 5 times and survived.
Doctors were able to save Dylan's eye and arm, but Ray says he will likely need medical care for the rest of his life. The parents believe Dominic and Gage are part of the reason their youngest son is alive today.
He and Gage took the brunt of the assault, and they sacrificed themselves for Dylan and others at the skate park that were there that day. But he was a good boy, and he still is.
For Ray and his wife, the pain doesn't go away.
I hate it. We left California to get away from the stuff and the stuff that I've seen over the years. And to happen to my family, it's just surreal. I mean, I'm expecting him to walk through the door and that won't happen ever again.
Ray is begging witnesses to step forward.
The suspects who did this to our family, you guys are a bunch of cowards. You chose 2 juveniles, 12-year-old, 14-year-old, and 1 23-year-old adult to pick on. And you guys had guns. If they did this once, they'll do it again.
The Pikes Peak Crime Stoppers have increased the reward for information to $5,000, and family and friends are adding to that amount now, too. Reporting live at Memorial Skate Park in Colorado Springs, Riley Carroll, KRDO News Channel 13.